Everybody, and welcome to today's live. I am Samriddhi, your cosmic soul whisperer, and today's theme is integrity. So let's start with a quick story about integrity. You may have heard of this story before, but for this context, if you've already heard of it, let me know. I find this a very powerful anecdote, a very powerful story in when it comes to the context of integrity. Hi Shubham, welcome to the live. So there once was, so ready for the story? There was once an emperor, a Chinese emperor, who had no offspring. So he decided to do a contest with his with the children in his empire, and what he did was he gave all of them seeds, and he said, I'm going to give you these seeds. You tend to these seeds, grow them into plants and flowers and beautiful fruit, and come back within a year. So if all the children were excited, and he said, the kid who comes back with the best result is going to be named the next emperor. He's going to be my heir to the throne. So everybody was really excited, and every kid got a grain, and they got a seed, and they went back home. So there was this one boy, Liam, and he was not, he did not find that a plant was growing through that seed. And every week kids met and they compared their plants with each other. And to his dismay, he saw that everybody else's plants were growing except for his. And he wondered what he was doing wrong. But his mother told him to keep watering the plant, to keep looking after the seed, and to keep doing his work, to keep doing his duty with truth. That's what he was asked to do, to look after this object, to look after this seed. Hello, we have a new person who's joined. I can't see your name here, but you're very welcome. So with this emperor, he gave these seeds and asked all these kids. All these kids started growing something from these seeds, and this one guy, he was not able to grow, and the stakes were high. They were supposed, the winner of this whole contest would actually be an heir to the throne of the entire empire. So this kept happening for a long time, and it was a year now, and the emperor called everybody, all the children, and said, okay, show me what you've done. So every kid came with a beautiful flowering plant, and they said, yes, see, we've looked after this, and it's taken us a lot of effort. So everybody was pleased. They were comparing each other's plants, and they were like, okay, we'll see who wins. And there in the corner was Liang, who was very sad that he had a barren pot. Nothing was growing in his plant from his seed. So the emperor looked at him and said, what happened there? So he was very embarrassed, and he said, and he could hear all the children laughing. He said, nothing grew from this, but I kept watering it every day. I gave it sunlight, and I changed the soil, and I looked after it, but nothing grew from it. I'm so sorry. I know I did this wrong, but it was the truth, and so I had to bring this up to you because it was a year now. And he said, all right, that's good. Then he got everybody together, all the kids together, all the parents together, and now it was time for him to announce the winner. And he said, all of you have done a great job. You've looked after a plant for a year, and so I'm going to announce the results. And then he said, there is this one special story of this kid who has not grown anything, but he had the courage to come and show me that. Now let me tell you what happened. I had boiled all the seeds. I'd asked everyone to boil all the seeds and give them to you. So there was no possibility of a plant growing from any of the seeds that I gave you. But there was only one kid with integrity who had the courage to show his results even when they were not pleasing, who had the courage to be what he is inside, and have a symmetry between what was happening and what he communicated through his actions, even though it was difficult. and that is integrity. And that's why he was named heir to the throne. So I know that we have had so many instances in our lives where we have stood by and shown integrity, and there have been so many times when we've observed integrity in others. So today's sound transmission is going to be about integrity, and let's see, we'll channel through the light language, the toning, and whatever else comes through. I never know what's going to come through. So we'll see whatever the divine is going to allow and whatever comes through, and we'll begin. So I welcome you again, and I just wanted to share that we have the beautiful white dragon, we have the golden dragon, and we have Sai Baba with the elementals and our candle and the light with us. We have all of these beautiful instruments. So hi Prachi, you're welcome too. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to ground myself, and then I will begin the transmission. As I begin, what I would love to hear from you is, what do you want to do? Where do you need help with enhancing your integrity or continuing your integrity? So you can write it in the chat, or you can directly DM me later. But I do want you to hold an intention for how you want integrity to show in your life. It could be at a workplace where you want to stand by your truth and be honest about things that are happening. You may want to bring honesty and integrity in your relationships. You want to share this with your partner and say, hey, you know what, I don't feel going to gym together every day is working out for me. I don't enjoy it. I'd rather do something else for my health, and I love you very much, so I just want you to know that I hope that it's okay, but this is what I am. So instead of hurting yourself and going every day and being passive aggressive with your partner, so it could show up with your partner, with your children, with your friends, and with people you work. So think about one place where you would like integrity to show up, and hold that as an intention as we do this light language transmission. All right, let's begin. I'm just going to drink some water. My throat is a little dry. I'm going to keep checking chats regularly, so don't hesitate to write whatever you feel like writing and sharing. I'm going to play a little bit of the Kalimba now and channel through it. So for those of you who already know, and for those that are new to this, I channel tones, light language, and translation of light language and sacred codes and sound codes through instruments. So we'll see what comes through. Everything that comes through is always perfect. I think because it is integrity, I'm kind of getting a vision and I wanted to share that vision. It may be relevant for anybody who's watching this live, or it may be relevant to anyone watching this later, or it can be like a collective message that is coming through. I see that there is this being walking, and there are different geometric codes that are assimilating and forming a column within the person. I'm being guided that this can be used as a visualization meditation. If you use it every day, preferably in the morning, but any part of the day that feels comfortable for you. If you use it like once a day, give yourself 5 minutes to do this. It will help you assimilate all the stuff that's within you with all the stuff that's outside you. So when there is an integration of what is within with what is without, that becomes integration, and that is called integrity. We have so many energy bodies, and having the same frequency in all energy bodies running through is actually integrity. So I see that this being is walking, they're moving forward, and as they're moving forward, beautiful colors are shining on the path, and there's these beautiful silvery blues. There's a lot of white, there are golds, and there's a lot of violet. And as this person is walking, they are able to download these different geometric patterns into their energetic fields. And it's kind of, it's very beautiful. It's kind of like a column. It looks like a 7 feet column above the head and 7 feet column below the legs. And this is one proper energy column that surrounds this person. And whenever you find yourself in a place where you want to call upon the strength and courage to be in your integrity and to even know what your integrity is, call upon this natural column that is always available to you, and only the truth and only beauty will get exchanged through these columns. So that was wow, that I didn't expect a visualization to come through. I think it's the energy of this beautiful group here, so I really appreciate that you're here. Is there any insight or is there anything you would like to share? As I did the light language and as I did the toning and the visualization, did something come up for you? You can send me the chat message, and if you would like it to be private, I won't mention your name, of course. Thank you, Prachi. You're very welcome. You're absolutely very welcome. So I see that the group is a bit, I feel the energy is a bit more internalizing today. So that's completely fine. If you don't feel like talking or sharing today, that's perfect. You're most welcome to send me a chat message, and I can work with you through that. I do individual sound healing, individual light language transmissions, paintings through Blueprint to download your actual source code language into colors, and I also do live healing using other modalities. So if you're interested, you can approach me. Also, I'm so grateful that you all showed up here. This is beautiful. Thank you very much, and I wish you beautiful and full of integrity experience for the next week. Thank you.